Oh, shit. Hello, Jessica. How you doing? Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. I believe you just donated too. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was just setting up everything. Anything you need to know from Spirit. All right, let's check. If you hear like a noise in the background, that's just my dryer. If it annoys you, I'll turn it off. Okay. Okay. All right. First of all, I saw a woman in spirit that's around you. Could be like your grandmother or mother. I'm seeing like a short woman with like a chubby face, and she's got short hair, and she has like I don't know what you call it, like in you know how older ladies they wear like that full cover like bata looking thing that they use when they're in the kitchen and stuff, and it has like the little pockets. Like I can see a woman around you that looks like that. Um, anyway, Spirit wants you to know that you should reverse the way you live your life. Stop being in suspension. Try and use your like abandon the past. Make a sacrifice. Make the adjustments. Don't make any bad choices. If you know something's not right, then don't do it. Don't ignore any opportunities that come your way. If you find yourself hesitating and being indecisive, that is just spirit saying, "Hey, don't do that. Let's go somewhere. Let's do something else." There also could be a man around you that's caused you pain or sadness, or is really selfish and has conflict with you or around you. It could be like an ex or a boyfriend or somebody like that. Could be a man in your life that causes sadness, or you just stay away from this person because they are very selfish. Um, Spirit is pretty much saying that you're a consistent person and you're trusted by people, and you can be very faithful and loyal. But the thing is sometimes being nice isn't all the greatest thing to other people who don't deserve your niceness, don't deserve your sacrifice that you make for them. So try to make some readjustments. That's what Spirit's trying to tell you. They want you to make adjustments in your life as far as making decisions, dealing with the man, making like abandoning all the things that is not good for you. Like, you have to make that choice. You've got to go to the next level and say, okay, I'm going to reverse the way I live my life. I don't like the way I live my life in this section. So if there's a section that you don't, feel like you need to improve, and you got to make a sacrifice in that section. I don't know if you're shy or you're hesitant or you're just not feeling like you can go ahead. Like, if you can't get ahead right now, that's telling you something. It's telling you to wait. So adjust yourself to where you can go further in certain areas of your life. So start to improve. Spirit wants you to improve the areas in your life that mean the most to you, because they feel like, you're hanging there and saying, okay, I need to change, but I don't know how I'm going to change. And you might also feel like, you're doing the right thing. You're a good person. Why am I not getting good things? We can all be good people, but we have to make that adjustment. And Spirit wants you to know that. Hey, Tristan, Happy New Year. How you doing? Hey, Becca, good morning, sweetheart. How you been? So also, Jessica, like, there's a woman in Spirit that's helping you. It could be your mom, your grandmom, your auntie, like a lady. She's short. She has short hair. And she's kind of like thick. And she looks like she's always, being in the kitchen, or like she's a person who, like, maybe you didn't know her, or maybe you do know her. But it could be like your great grandma, somebody that's like, it's an elderly woman, but like, when I say elderly, like, I would say like over 65 and more, like between 65 and 85. My grandma on my mom's side, I never met her. Maybe it's her. Yeah, if you've ever seen a picture of her, then maybe I'm describing her. But even though we don't meet these people in spirit, it doesn't mean that they won't help us. Like, they're assigned to us if they want to be. So she probably looks at you and says, I'm going to take care of my granddaughter, even I never met her. So it's very possible. But I feel like this woman's helping you. And she's like brown skin, and she has like little, it's either like a mole or like freckles or something. Like on her face, like right here, like below her eyes. And she's got like full lips, and she's like got a round face of short hair, and she looks like she's in a kitchen, but she looks very strong and short. So this woman is helping you regardless of who it is, but this woman's helping you out. Definitely helping you. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I got some nasal spray so I can breathe. I mean, I feel good. It's just I have a nasal infection, or like I'm allergic to, like, allergies are kicking in because of the weather. Hey, Esmeralda, how you doing, sweetie? How you been? So yeah, that's what Spirit wants you to know, Jessica. And just make the right adjustments, and don't make the same mistakes, and just try to stay away from this person, this guy. He's just going to continue to cause sadness and things like that. But the message was very clear for you, though. So that's good. You're welcome. No problem. No problem at all. If you want, I can give you a oracle card if you like. And if anybody wants a card, just let me know. I'm putting free messages, free oracle messages. Okay. All right, Jessica. If you hear noises in the background, that's my dryer. I had a bird out here singing. Yeah, sure. I'll go down the list here and I'll give you guys a card. No problem. You sure can. Everybody will get a message. Okay. All right, Jessica. All right, Jessica, your card is I don't take anything personally. And this card says nothing others say or do is about me. This awareness gives me immunity in my interaction with other people. I am immune to their opinions and their emotional poison. There you go, kitty cat. Yes, it's a good message. Right at the very top of the chat, it says PayPal. You just click on that and then you send the $5. Yeah. The link is right at the top. I pinned it there. All right, Tristan, you are next. All right. Tristan, this card says, I don't concern myself with other people's opinions. This card says, I know that the opinions that come from other people have nothing to do with me. This really frees me. Whatever people think of me is really about the image they have of me, and that image isn't me. I love that. I say that every day. I don't concern myself with other people's opinions. All right, Becca, you are next. All right, Becca. All right, Becca, here you go. Perfect for you. I am completely authentic. This card says, I don't pretend to be what I am not. I am what I am. I accept what I am. I am just like a flower, just like the ocean, just like the sun. I am just like me. There you go. I am completely authentic. I like that. Yes, you are. Okay, Esmeralda, you are next. Absolutely. Stick with Mark, you'll be all right. All right, Esmeralda. All right. Esmeralda, your card is I am impeccable with my word. This card says I never use the word against myself. I use the word in the direction of truth and love for myself. The result is an extraordinary, beautiful life. There you go, Esmeralda. I am impeccable with my word. Amen to that. Jessica, you just donated again. You said, what's Aaron's current energy? What's Aaron's current energy? You're welcome, Esmeralda. No problem, sweetie. All right. What I get here, Jessica, about Aaron's current energy is he's feeling disappointed. He's feeling like he needs to move on and discontinue his effort as far as what's making him sad, what's making him mentally feel disappointed. I feel like he's going through a lot of grief or sorrow, um, or he did something to a woman, and this woman's feeling that pain or feeling sad because of him, or he's feeling sad because of a woman. I also feel like there's a woman helping him or making him feel comfortable, making him feel secure. This woman may be his mom or his sister or like one of his friends. This person is a person who's generous and trying to help him. This person is someone who like means well and makes him feel extremely comfortable. Yeah. So this woman could have like money. She could have a lot of dignity. She thinks that she's noble and rich and she's, great. So he deals with her. And I think this is something to do with he's frustrated because of a separation from someone. And I also feel like there's an interference maybe from his mom with this other person that he's disappointed, or this woman being disappointed in him. So it could be like a relationship that's frustrated him because of separation and the interference by other people. So it could be more than his mom, or like other people are just like feeling like, the unreliability of what's going on with people like around him. So yeah, there's a lot of interference with like plans and like just being separated, frustrated. Like he must have like somebody must have told him, look, you got to meet the test. If you don't meet the test, and if you don't meet my criteria, my needs, my wants, then I'm done. So I feel like he's disappointed, or he disappointed a woman, and his mom's the only person that's like, giving him any time of day or helping him out. Yeah. So that's his current energy. That's good. You got, I'm only accurate because spirit is around you giving me the messages, That's how it works. Some people claim time. I'm hardly on this early, but I'm on because I'm off this week because of the Christmas holiday and New Year's. I don't go back, I have my own maintenance business and I don't go back to work until Tuesday. But I'm usually on every night, like around 10 p.m. My time, which is like 9 p.m. Eastern. If you're located on the East Coast, like right now here, I'm in Bermuda, so it's like 1:28 p.m. So my time is a lot different from the United States. I'm ahead by 1 hour on the East, and I'm ahead 2 hours in the Midwest or Mid Coast or whatever. Yeah, so you're Eastern time, so I'm an hour ahead of you. So yeah. But I'm usually on like maybe 10 p.m. my time, which is 9 p.m. your time, or further ahead. Like sometimes I'm here in the, like till 1 o'clock in the morning and shit like that. So it all depends on how I feel. But I'm on a lot more now because of the holidays and stuff. Yeah. You're welcome, and I appreciate your donation. I appreciate you subscribing and putting your trust in my readings. I appreciate that. And I usually give messages every day, like I just gave out just now. I give messages. I do questions for $5, and I'm always giving here. So, been on here for 3 years, on and off, due to crazy people and things like that. So I just try to stay out of the line of fire and just keep to my own, stay in my own path, my own channel. Try not to associate with too many other people, readers, all that type of stuff. But I'm out here to helping. I'm trying to help everybody as much as I can, doing what I got to do. Only through the power of spirit I can do that. So, yeah. But that's the way life is. People are, in your life for a reason or a season, for a year, for 2 years, for 10 years, for 20 years. It's just the way it is. If we can understand that, then we'll be okay. So when we lose that person or we don't see that person anymore, it just becomes a regular thing. That's the way it should be. But hey, we'll see. We shall see. I suggest everybody live their life to the fullest. You never know when you're going to die. You never know what's going to happen. So just keep doing what you got to do. Live and love and laugh. Hey, Virgo, what's up, sweetheart? How you doing? I'm doing all right. Feeling better. I got some nasal spray so I can actually, I got this Vicks, like Sinex soother. So it worked, actually. I'm actually not stuffed up. It kind of sounded, but I'm all right. I feel bad. I couldn't take it anymore. Yesterday, I was like fully stuffed. I was like, ugh. You're packing for Vegas. Ooh, nice. I like that. Hey, Free Little Piggy, how you doing? Hi. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I feel better too. So I don't really like to take medicine. I like to take natural things and stuff like that. But sometimes, I need that Sinex soother thing here. So it's all good. I feel better though. My nephews had their cold for like almost 2 weeks now, but they're getting better too. The oldest one, I just made him some soup, like heated up some soup for him, and he feels better too. The youngest one, he's a lot better because he's shouting and playing his game right now, so he's all right. But I'm just here. Decided to come off for a bit. I'm gonna head out soon. I'm gonna go. I gotta go to the electrical shop and see if I can get this part for this light. But that's about it. I'm just gonna be chilling. I'll be back on tonight for sure. I'll be back on tonight, probably like about 9 o'clock my time. So probably another like 8 hours from now. I'll be back on eventually. I was gonna go outside and do a live right outside of my area because it's nice and sunny today. It's beautiful weather here today. So nice. But I was like, it's too bright out here now. I'll be like this, looking at the cards. But otherwise, I came on here just to shoot the shit. You want a message, Virgo? And Free Little Piggy, you want a message? All right. Virgo, your card is doubt is a powerful tool. This card says doubt challenges my beliefs and breaks the spell of all the lies and superstitions that control my world. I use doubt to recover faith in myself, to take my power back from every superstition I believe in, and return the power to myself. That's one of my favorite cards in this deck. Some people don't get it, but I do. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, I knew it wasn't you, but I knew it was somebody around you. Yeah, it's a couple. Yeah. It's not easy. I'm dealing with the same thing, Virgo. I got to deal with my sister and her talking about, her soon-to-be ex-husband. And he's doing a whole pot of stupid shit right now and acting crazy. So I'm like, I told my sister, just leave it alone. Just let him do whatever. As long as he's not disrespecting you and the kids, Just let him dig his own grave. That's all you gotta do. Let him dig his own grave. He's only gonna get worse, and then when it comes to the final divorce, he's gonna look like an ass, like he already is, and it's gonna get her. It's just gonna be fine. Hey, Mike, what's up, bro? How you been? So, she's all right though. She went for a nice nature walk yesterday with her youngest. Yeah, she's pretty good at it. But one thing about my sister that I'm really happy is she has a huge support system. Because my sisters are really, not because she's my sister, because she's a pain in my ass, right? But I love her to death. She's my best friend, and she does anything for me, and I do anything for her, right? But she has such a huge support system right now. So many of her friends that have been through the same shit are giving her like the mental support, like calling her every day, sending her things, telling her, you need me, I got you, whatever you need to know or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Right down to what lawyer to pick and everything. So she's like, she's overwhelmed on how many people like really showed her how much they love her. So I said, see, I don't have to do all the work. You listen to them. I've never been married or been divorced. So, I can't help you in that situation, but your friends can. My friends have been divorced, plenty of them, and they've had a better life, married somebody else, or they just stay single and just love life. It's no big deal. But she has a lot of friends that like are giving her a lot of support. So, it makes me feel better that she has a good support system. You're doing great. That's good, man. I'm glad to hear that, bro. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I mean. Like, see, some people don't get it because, like, he's a type of manipulative person that goes around saying, "Oh yeah, she's leaving me, and there must be another man," and he knows that's not true, right? My sister ain't no dirty hoe, and if she was, I wouldn't be here, and I wouldn't even look at her because I don't like that shit anyway. So, like, that's the thing. There is nobody else. It's just she's fed up of you because you are not a real man. You're a joke. So get over it. Stop telling people lies. Admit your faults. Make yourself better. At the end of the day, you're the one that's going to counseling. You're the one who's like trying to better your life because you know deep down inside it's your fault, but you don't want to admit it. So his first, I hope that he does get better, even though I don't give a shit about him because he's disrespecting me so much that I don't really care what his path is. And people that do that shit to me, I really don't care about him anymore. And what he's done to my sister, me, and the kids are like, it's unforgivable for me. So I don't really care how his life pans up. Um, but, he needs to fix his shit. And hopefully he does one day and betters his life. But I've known him for 24 years, and that guy has never changed. He's gotten worse and worse and worse. So that's why he's in the position he is. But not too long ago, my brother got a divorce 5 years ago because his wife cheated on him. And he's doing much better now than he ever has. And his kids have evolved because they got rid of, the worst part of the family, which was her. So everything's better now in my family. It's getting there. And I try not to stay discouraged by seeing these things. I still have hope to get married and have a kid one day, but it's hard for me to get to that point because I've seen both my sister and my brother get a divorce. My other sister, she was gonna get a divorce at one time, and then she straightened her man out, and he straightened out because people ain't taking no shit no more. Like people don't want to be in no abusive relationships and no bullshit controlling type of shit. People have more motivation these days. Like they know what the limit is. A lot of people get a divorce now because they know what time it is. Like they say, "Fuck this, I'm done." Like I'd rather be happy than be with this toxic person. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what he does. He doesn't care about those kids. If he did, he'd fight for them. He doesn't even care. Those kids love me more than they love him. And that's sad. If you love your uncle more than you love your own dad, that means your dad is a joke. But hey, it's not sad for me. I know I'm doing the right thing. I changed my life so those kids can look at me in a better way. Hey, Mike, you donated. You can ask your question, bro. Thanks. But it's all good. I'm here for the kids. I'm here for my sister, and we're going to be perfectly fine without them because we ain't needing them all this time. So it's all good. What I need by me, there's a real man in the house. That's me. So we ain't got to worry about none. Yeah, see? We all have it in our families. Every family has it. Like, that's what I try to explain to my parents. Like, you had 4 kids. I've never been married. Your other kids are married, and 2 of are divorced, and 1's gonna stay married. It's life. I told my mom and dad, it's life. I told my dad, I said, your brother got divorced and got remarried. He made a mistake and got remarried to somebody and had 2 beautiful daughters, which is my cousins. So it's a part of life, man. You get over it. Like, and my mom, she had 3 sisters and a brother. And 2 sisters didn't have kids, and 1 brother didn't have kids, and she and the youngest sister had kids. She's the youngest. My mom's the youngest. She had 4 kids, and her next sister the second youngest had 5 kids. So, it's life. It happens. Like, we have to get over the fact that not everybody's going to be the same, and every family has it. I know one of my clients, his son is my age, a year younger than me, sorry, and he's never been married either. And his daughter is married for like years now and has 2 kids. It's life. And his brother used to be a crackhead. Like, I try to explain to everybody, this is just the way the world is. It's the way life is. So we just have to get over the fact that people make mistakes. We're humans. And then people have to try to better their life. And if they do, they do. They don't, they don't. And they stay in that rut. It's life, man. I don't feel weird or feel like I'm an idiot because I haven't been married. Who cares? I'd rather be single than be married and divorced and be with some toxic hoe that doesn't want to, give me my kids and have to be fighting in court, spending thousands and thousands of dollars. All right, so I'm getting things in order to make the move with Sarah by using patience in the situation. How long-term between Sarah and I future of life be based off of this. All right, Mike, let's check, bro. Well, Mike, I kind of get a little bit of mixed stuff here. I kind of think that this change it all depends, like I always say, it depends on both of you, right? But this change that you're making, it still might not be stable enough. It's still going to be sticky in the first 3. It's going to be sticky in the first 3 months, getting adapted to it, making the change. You might feel insecure, or you might feel like, what am I doing? How is this going to work? And I also feel she thinks that, your relationship with her and your friendship with her could be lost if things don't get better. Like I feel she still has like this faith about her saying, I'm thinking of the worst. I don't think any of you are thinking of like the positive outcome. And that's why I kind of get like some negativity here about what it's going to happen. Um, and the next like 6 months, it's going to be that way. You have to like go at the change, see what the change is going to bring. But there's going to be some like the love is still not going to be 100%. The both of you are still not going to be 100%, back on track. And in the next 3 months, she's still going to be resistant. She's still going to have unstable emotions. She's still going to be like up and down. You still might like be indecisive. There's still going to be some frustrations. You might have other people interfere in your relationship, or just might make you feel like it's a test all the time. You're always being tested, or you always have to test her. Hey, Patricia, how you doing, sweetheart? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Good to see you. So, Mike, it's still up and down, bro. It's still not like, a fairy tale ending here. It's still a lot of, I know you're using patience in the situation, like you said, but I feel like the next 3 to 6 months, it's still going to be up and down. There's still going to be like getting used to each other again, living with each other again, like trying to make it work again, and then like there's going to be a lot of indecisiveness, a lot of caution, like, I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if I should do it. And I still think that once she goes back, there's going to be like this indecisiveness on what the heck they're going to do, what she's going to do. I still feel like her emotions are everywhere. And because this change, I feel like that's what's going to be the issue, is changing, getting used to everything, putting herself in a better place, trying to make things right, trying to meet the test. So that's pretty much like what I see here, that it's still going to be a task to be together and to be happy like 100%. Oh, that's fine, sweetheart. You can always come here. No, it's no problem, Or because you don't use PayPal, that's fine. I'll always give you a message. I'll always speak to you. You're always going to be my friend. It's not about money, you know that. Come on. Just knowing you're here is a pleasure. Yes, I got all I asked for. Yes, I did. Thank you. But Mike, I see that, Sarah's going to really try. She's going to really like improve or develop or make the transition, but she's still going to be hesitant about money. And I think that that's the biggest issue here, is like, how am I going to provide with Mike? Hey, Nia, how are you, sweetie? How am I going to provide with Mike? How is Mike and I going to provide for our family? Like, she still might think that she's going to let you down. And I've been telling you this for months now, that she still feels like this is a gamble. This is a chance that she has to take. But in her mind, it's dissipating. Like, she says, well, I need to get a good job. I have to make money. I have to provide for my family. So the pressure is going to be mounted to her at an all-time high. But I know that you're going to have her back, and I know you're going to do what you have to do. But it's all going to be like a transition you have to go through. And once she goes through this transition and she starts to feel better, I feel like if she gets like a really secure job and she feels like she's contributing her part, then I think things will get better. But that's going to happen like mid-year, if you can handle that. So it depends on her mental state, her emotions, how she views you, how she views herself. Because I feel like it's her being very fickle and unstable, because she still needs to get to a better place in her mind. I think that, like I always say, she always feels like she's not enough, and it's sad that she feels that way. But I feel like if she gets a good job or if she makes money and she's happy, then she'll feel like she's a contributor. She'll feel like a real mom, a real wife. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, Mike. But I just feel like it depends more on her than it depends on you. But I see improvement after a while, but in the beginning, it's going to be tough. Nia, thank you for the donation. You can ask your question, sweetheart. Patricia, you want a message? No problem, bro. I wish you the best always. But that's my dryer finally stopped. But you know, you just gotta take it one day at a time, bro. I know it's gonna be difficult, but the long term between you and her depends on, you know, the like her getting good things happening to her. The more good things that happen to her, the more secure you'll both be. Because when she starts to like think too much about her life, she's gonna be like, see, it's not gonna work. Mike's gonna like, you know, think that I'm an idiot or things like that, you know. Nia says, what is Brandon's karma for leaving and hurting me? Well, like I always say, Nia, his loss is your gain. And it's his loss at the end of the day because he lost you. You didn't, you know, you got to look at yourself as the prize. You got to look at yourself as the person, you know? And that's it. No, I give a free message to everybody, sweetheart. I just give a free card. And these people pay me for questions. But I would do a free question for you, no problem. Because, you know, Marky loves you like that. Just by you visiting me, it makes me happy, that's all. But if you want a regular Oracle message, like just a daily message, I'll give you one. It's right in my bio. Like right in my thing, it says free message per person. So yeah. But if you want to ask me a question, I'll answer it for you. You've been here forever. So it's all good. It'll be my Christmas gift to you if you want. Thank you, sweetheart. You are too. All right, Nia, let's see what we got. Well, you know, Nia, he's still not going to be happy in the next 3 months. He's still going to be very disappointed. His karma is not being happy. And his karma is always going to be being precautious, you know, and trying to recover what he's always lost, you know. He's also going to like be with his family. And that's the only thing that, okay, Esmeralda, no problem. Thank you. He's also going to be dwelling on his family, dwelling on his life, dwelling on what he can and can't do. You know, like his plans are going to fail. They're always going to be short-lived. You know, every event that he deals with and every every opportunity he has, it's always going to be like, you know, a short opportunity where he's going to be like, why is nothing good happening to me? It's always like some short, you know, thing, or like my plans fail. The only thing that is not going to be karmic to him is being around his family. I think he needs his family. He needs their money. He needs their security. He needs everything from them. So as long as he's around his family, he's not going to really get, you know, a lot of karma, because I feel like he dwells more on family and money than he dwells on a relationship. But he is going to be brokenhearted. Like he feels brokenhearted right now, because he's not really getting, you know, any type of like affection, or, you know, he feels mad. He feels like everything's going against him, and he's not happy at all. So his karma is going to be, you know, his karma is not having any love life, because I don't see a love life here. But what I see is like his family is always going to like, you know, be there for him. but he's gonna try to like recover what he's lost, but it's not gonna work. So his karmic cycle for what he's done to you and how he lives his life is, trying to make plans but fails. Things like that. He's not gonna have any love life. And I think the only good thing in his life will be his family and the security that his family brings him, unfortunately. So, but I always tell a lot of women that when a guy breaks up with you and he doesn't treat you right, and this is vice versa, for women, men, women, it's his loss. If he broke up with you, that's his loss. He lost a good woman. That's how you got to consider yourself. That's how you got to look at yourself. You're the loss because he lost a good woman. He's not going to find nobody like you, right? Because you're one of a kind. You're unique in your own way. So you always have to look at it like that. That is his karma. He lost you. So that's already a karmic cycle. That's already a karmic thing that should be in your mind every day. Don't wish him the worst. Just know that, you did what you had to do. You shouldn't have nothing on your conscience and then go about your business and find somebody that will love you or let somebody find you. That's all right, Esmeralda. It's okay. So Patricia said, I've been waiting for answers from different areas of my life. I'm waiting on a different job position offer that they keep saying be patient. And you said, I am waiting on a work visa for my BF. Yeah, exactly. That's a way that the universe is telling there's something better. That's how I look at it, Never feel like you need that person that broke up with you. They probably need you more than they need themselves. But some people, even though like it just when you break up with somebody's spirit trying to get you in a better place anyway. Patricia, in the new year, you might get that position that you're looking for. I think in like 3 weeks or between now and next month, it should be offered to you. You should be able to get it at some point in time. All right. So next year, in the first month, like January, like from now in the next 30 days, you should be getting that position. I think that they're just waiting for the year to like start so you can get it. And the visa for your BF, it's still going to be a while before he gets it. Yeah, in the next 3 months, I think he'll get the visa for sure. He'll get the visa. He'll get the visa in for between now and next 3 months, like January, February, March. He'll probably get the visa soon, but he won't be able to like travel in the next like 3 months or like work or whatever. Like it's like a 3 month period. I see it happening, and he's gonna be happy once he gets it because he can work or like he's really good at what he does, and like he can be like doing things on the side or something like that. So I'm getting that he's a really good man, and he likes to work, and he has like some type of skill. Yeah, I know, Nia, sweetheart. I know it's hard. I know it's annoying. But at the end of the day, look at yourself as a strong, beautiful lady that is going to get what she wants. At the end of the day, you probably, the universe is going to say, you're gone from him. Now we'll give you the real person. So you know what to do the next time, Hi, Oxy. How you doing? Hi. All right, Patricia, that's good, sweetheart. You're welcome, sweetheart. Anytime. All right, so Esmeralda, you say, I feel like my BF is being distant with me lately. Not sure why. He is the most expensive person, so that doesn't help. All right, so you can ask your questions. Did you send it to me? No. Okay, not yet. All right, so you can go ahead and okay. Yeah, I don't see the question in the actual email thing. I don't see it. It just says YouTube question. It says YouTube question, but it doesn't say what the question is. So just post it in the chat. Okay, sweetie? No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. It's good. It just says YouTube question. It doesn't say anything about a question. Yeah, it probably didn't register because it's probably too long and then it didn't want to do it. Yeah, sure, Oxy. I just have Esmeralda in front of you. Hey, Speak My Truth. How you doing? I have Esmeralda now, and then I have you, Oxy, and then Speak My Truth. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it right here. Yeah. So you said, I feel like my BF is being distant with me lately. Not sure why. He's the most expensive person, so that doesn't help. Okay, so you want to know why he's being distant. Okay, thanks. Okay, oh, right, I got you. All right, my bad. All right. All right. He looks like he's being very petty. Looks like he's immature, like he can be immature at times. I think he might be arguing with his dad or his brother. Looks like he's arguing with another man. So because he's arguing with somebody else or he's being, I don't think it's like totally addressed to you, Esmeralda. I don't think so. I think he's being distant because he's so pissed at somebody else. Now he could be pissed at his like boss. He's pissed at another guy. So him and a man are fighting. I don't know who the man is, but it could be his dad, his brother, his boss, or his friend, somebody like that. And it looks like they're arguing amongst each other. They're failing to control their emotions. They're being very indecisive. You know, they're being like they're exaggerating to each other, telling each other things, and their ideas are not lining up. So if he's got like work issues or family issues like that with another man, then that's what it is. But he thinks that, you know, he thinks it's fine with you. It's just that I think that he has his own little issues going on in his personal life. And that's why he's kind of distancing himself from you so he doesn't take it out on you, if that makes sense. But I don't think it's nothing to do with you because I got you right here in the middle here. I think he's being discreet about you. I think he's trying to keep you safe, or he just wants to make sure that, you know, nothing gets said to you in a bad way, so it doesn't make him look like, you know, he's mad at you. I don't know if he's told you that he's arguing with somebody, but it looks like that's what the case is. And if he argued with you lately and became distant, it's because he feels like nothing's getting accomplished, or you're keeping something from him, or maybe you're not wanting to go anywhere and you just want to be home and not do anything. So it could be either or of those things. It might be that. No, I don't get a third party. No, I don't get that, but that's not what you ask. You know what I mean? You just ask why he's being distant. I got another man, unless, you know, but I don't see nothing good. I see you in the middle of the situation, like you're in the middle, but it's another man that he's dealing with. but it's an argument. So if he told you, hey, Esmeralda, hey, babe, like I'm fighting with my boss, or this guy at work is an idiot, and I feel like it's draining his energy, so he doesn't like. That's why he's kind of like doesn't want to take it out on you. Maybe he doesn't want to bore you with his problems. Some people are like that, where they don't want to talk to their woman about it because they're so pissed off that they don't want to like take it out on you or make you feel the energy, if that makes sense. I don't get no woman here, nothing. There's no woman that he's checking out. He's only got you. He's got you, and that's it. There's no other woman here. I don't see a third party at all. What I see is business, work, more work, money, business, work, money, and family. That's it. That's all he wants in his life. I asked if there's another woman that tells me no. There's only another, like a guy around that he works with, or a brother, a father. I just see men here. That's it. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. I just feel like, he's got like issues or something like that with work or with another person, but I don't see no woman, no. I don't see no woman. I would say just ask him. I don't know if you've asked him, but like communication is everything. So if he's being distant, say, hey, is anything wrong? Like, you need any help? Is something bothering you? I hope it's not me, whatever. And if he says, no, it's not you, babe, I just going through some bullshit. Sometimes talking about it makes it, just don't assume it's something bad. Just talk about it. After all, he's your boyfriend, right? So you should be able to talk to him any way possible to help, especially emotion-wise. And we've entered the retrograde yesterday, so there's going to be a lot of arguing, lack of communication, a lot of bullshit, a lot of back and forth talking, and people going crazy, people from our past coming back, things like that. And it's affecting a lot of people. Okay, Nia, no problem. Yeah, it just started. It just started yesterday, the 29th to the 18th of January, I believe. I think it's that. But before the retrograde starts, it's like a pre-retrograde. And then after the retrograde finishes, there's a post-retrograde. So it's actually like a whole month. So it's like going to be from, the 20th of December to like the 25th of January, that 30-day period there. So it's like a pre, post, and the actual bang. So the bang actually started yesterday. That's why a lot of crazy shit happened yesterday, which I'm sure some of you saw. But hey, that's what the retrograde brings. It brings the crazy out of everybody. All right, Oxy, you said currently looking for a job. Sent several applications, have not heard anything back yet. All right, let's check. Well, it looks like next month you'll get a job, and Oxy, and it's going to be good. It's going to be a good paying job. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to use your ingenuity. It's going to be good money. It's going to be, very good for you. The only thing is when you you might have to tolerate certain people there, especially a man. You might have a man boss, and he's going to want you to really put in a lot of work at the beginning, and you might not like him at first, But after, you get used to him and the way he is, you're going to be happy afterwards, because I think he's going to come across as, kind of tough at first, because he's going to be like, hey, Oxy, you got to do this, 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 and this. And you're going to be like, holy shit, I got to do all this stuff. And then you're going to say, well, at the end of the day, he's my boss. This is a job. I want it. I need it. And I think he's going to be kind of like excessive at times, or he's going to like give you like, he's going to like exaggerate his ideas and say, hey, look, I think you should do this, this, and this. And then you just do what he says, because he's deliberately going to do it to see if you can handle it. So if you prove to him that you can handle the job, then I got the Sun card here at the end, which means you're going to be happy after you overcome his test. So I feel you'll get a job next month. Before the month is gone, you'll get it. It's going to be hard work. It's going to be, you have to reorganize your whole life, your whole, your ways. And if you put in those results, the more you do, the more you're going to get. Okay. So you got to pass the test with the boss. I feel it's going to be a man, and he's going to like say, Oxy, you got to do this, this, and this, sweetheart. You can't just be, this is you. Once you finish that, okay, well, I don't pay you to sit down here. You could, he's going to like make you feel like you have to always pass his test, which most bosses do, because that's their only way of them feeling like they have power. So, but I don't get nothing bad. I get all good stuff. I got the Sun, the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, which is work related. But I got this King of Wands reverse, which is this guy who could be your boss, and he's going to put you to the test. Okay, Virgo, you too, sweetheart. I'll be on later on, so I'll check you out there. I saw your TikTok videos. Yeah, it is, Oxy. I see good news here. I don't see nothing bad at all. Just like maybe an asshole boss, but he'll get over it. Like, you'll get over him. You'll be like, all right, boss, whatever. At least I got a job. When you get like your first paycheck, you'll be like, yeah, I can tolerate this idiot. It's okay. At least I'm making money. Like that type of vibe. I mean, it sounds kind of like me, and I'm my own boss now. But when I used to have a boss, I'd be like, yeah, I always used to show him up, and say like, yeah, you think you're better than me, but that ain't gonna work. So yeah, I just think that you'll be fine. You'll be all right. I got really good cards and a really good vibe off of that. But you know how some men bosses are, they're idiots, They're idiots. Now I'll be on here. Oh no, your TikTok one, I can't remember. It was something about what was it saying, that the cardinal signs are gonna be affected through the retrograde, that little post you said. I can't remember which one it was. I got both of them, I think. You're welcome, Moxie. I wish you the best, sweetheart. I know it'll work out for you. Just keep in mind you have to deal with some egotistical guy, boss. But that's what bosses do. When they first get you as an employee, they want to run your life. Like, they want to tell you what to do. If you're not doing something, like, hey, you can't do that. You got to do this, and just take it, just deal with it, because the long-term outcome is going to be happy. You'll be happy at the end. He'll finally get off your back. Oh, definitely. All right. Let me see. Next, I got Speak My Truth. You're next, sweetheart. And then after Speak My Truth, I got Nia again. Okay, cool. So Speak My Truth, you can go ahead and post, sweetheart. Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, I haven't been back on TikTok yet, but I'll go back on there. I used to have a lot of asshole bosses, and that's why I finally went on my own. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take to be told what to do every day and get told the wrong things. I'll be like, we shouldn't do it that way. I've never had a female boss. Never. I've never had a female boss. Marky, do you remember our first encounter? You know what, Patricia? I don't know, but I know it's when I first came on here. I know I've known you for a couple years. I've been on here for 3 years, 3.5, well, 3 and a bit. I just had my 3-year anniversary in September. But I know we've known each other since I've had my channel, I believe. But I don't know. Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I did a mediumship reading. Yeah, it's been a long time. That was like 3 years ago. When I first started, I was doing those mediumship readings. That's what yeah, see that sucks, speak my truth. That's annoying. But my male bosses were assholes because I have a dominant personality. Like I'm always like, I always want to be, I'll admit, I always want to be right. And if I'm not right, I'm not happy. And I'll make myself understand that I can't always be right, but I'm going to try to make sure I do my best. But now I'm like, fuck it, I know that what I'm doing is right. So I just keep going and like leave everybody behind. So even like since I've been on my own for 15 years, like I'll be with other contractors and they'll like always trying to compete, and it's like you're gonna lose, because I just keep doing what I have to do. I keep doing the right things. That's just my attitude and has been my attitude for a long time. Like I want to make sure I do everything right. I don't like people talking shit about me, so I make sure I do it right. All right, you said, what do I need to know about my connection with my new guy, Sanel? He is a good guy so far, no fuckboy energy. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I don't speak to her anymore. We fell out. And most people that I did collabs with, I fell out with, except for one. But unfortunately, that's how people are, like, it's just crazy, man. And Patricia, it's crazy because I've been telling everybody, I told everybody 2 days ago that I'm going to do collabs again with people and do those type of things again in the new year. In the new year, in January, I'm going to do more collabs with people, with mediums, with other readers, because I really missed that, but it became a problem because of money, fame, like being popular, getting more information than the other person, arguing, things like that, like in comparison. So it didn't work out because of that. So I was like, you know what? I ain't got no time for this drama, Yeah, exactly. We're dating, we're spending time together tonight. Oh, nice. Speak my truth. I'm happy you got somebody else and it's working out for you. See, when you let go of one person, another door opens. I've been telling you that forever. I tell everybody the same thing. Once you get rid of somebody, another person comes right in. That's how it works. See, Spirit's been trying to get you away from the other person so you can be with the new person, because the old person wasn't right for you. Even though you might be bullheaded and say, yes, it is. I want to be with that person if they come back. And then Spirit's going to be like, no. But hey, it is. Oh, see, there you go. That's what women want. See, you women want guys to call you every day, text you every day. Hey, baby, how you doing? Like I did the other day, I grabbed my phone and I was making fun of all of you. Hey, baby, how you doing? Okay, leave me alone. I'm working now. It ain't easy. All right. Hey, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I'm not BBC, I'm BPC, like I told you the other day, What I get here, speak my truth, is I see you putting in the work. I see that, it's going to be, off. It's going to be like off and on in the next like couple months. I still think it's a work in progress, even though he does contact you every day and things like that. I still feel like his kindness and his generosity is going to make him feel vulnerable. Like he feels like he's vulnerable right now. Like he enjoys it. He likes it. But don't let that be a misrepresentation. Like don't think that because he's nice and he's cool and he's so far, he's okay. Like always remember that, he could be lying about things. He could be like telling you something that's not true. He also might make not the necessary effort, but he might have like an ego problem as you go on. Like you might see him being kind of like, okay, I want to do that, but I'll see what happens. So I feel like after your first little flare up or argument, he might switch. But just know that it's going to be difficult, and there's going to be changes. But if you don't meet his changes and he doesn't meet your changes with equality, then it's going to be some type of discrepancy between both of you. Like you're going to be like, well, I thought that you want to do this. I thought you want to do that. Or if you want something your way, he might say, no, I'm not going to do that. And then it might be like a little, he might throw a little hissy fit or whatever. But I feel like, you're going to do your part, but just watch out for him, like, because he might fail to be active in the coming like days. He might be like, look, I got things to do. I had something happen, I'm trying to like do this, so you got to understand I can't be talking to you all the time, or this, that, and the other. So that's what I got. Like for the next like 30 days, he's going to be kind of like weird at times. But I think on New Year's, you'll have a good time. If you guys are going to get together for New Year's Eve, I think you'll have a good time. But after that, it's kind of going to be like, on and off on his end. Like, I feel like maybe he's had a hard time in relationships in the past. So he's going to feel like I better not be too generous. I better not be too vulnerable, because this chick might take advantage of me, or this is going to be another rerun of the last episode I was in. So maybe he's mentally going through like an ego problem, or like he's just going through a sacrifice problem. Like he's thinking like, I wonder if I make a sacrifice, like, is it going to benefit me? Is it going to be the right thing? Is this woman the right person? And I know it's just started, so I think it's more him than you. So it's kind of, I think he's also got some weird people around him as well. But he really likes you, though. He really likes you. He thinks you're very upfront, very, cool. He likes the fact, he really likes you. I just think that people can affect this friendship and relationship between you guys, or he's going to go through a transition period with his friends. Like some of his friends or one of his friends might lie to him, and it might like really ruin his energy. So it fucks up the chemistry between you and him. I don't think it's something that he has directed towards you, but I think that he has an issue with someone or something. Like if he's like, going through baby daddy drama or a divorce, or he's going through like a transition at work or anything like that, that's going to affect you and his, friendship and relationship. But how he views you, he really likes you. He thinks you're a good person. He thinks that he's happy when he talks to you. He thinks you're beautiful. He thinks that it can be very productive, and he thinks that you guys are a good match. But I think that maybe his work can affect the relationship, or it's something to do with like friends and stuff like that. Like something bad's gonna happen to like his personal life, and it's gonna affect your relationship. Ah, okay. Well, that's what it is then. Yeah, there's gonna be like separation, and you might feel like lonely at times and be like, fuck, I wish he could be here now. Yeah, exactly. So that's what it is. See, it's the separation and the like dealing with his job is pissing him off. So I think that's gonna affect your relationship a bit. But he views you in a good way. He really likes you. He thinks you're the Queen of Swords, somebody who is like straight up, says it like it is, you know, and is ready, you know, at all times. I also got the Ace of Cups there at the end. So looks like you guys are going to be okay. You just have to deal with. That's why I said you are going to be okay. He's just going through that bullshit stuff. So if he's not really around you all the time, don't be mad. Like, you know, don't be mad at it. Like, just understand that he has, you know, a life before you, and he had this before he met you. So if you can accept it, then it's okay. You see what I mean? That's why, like, you know, that's good advice, Patricia. Only a woman would know. So, you know, but me personally, you know, a guy like this, you have to, like, you just have to realize that you met him as this person. You met him as this person. So it might affect you if you want a lot of attention, and you like, see how you're saying you're getting a lot of attention now. That attention might fade a bit, but it doesn't mean he doesn't like you. It's just that he's dealing with bullshit in his work or in his actual life. So like, he might be a little, like, you know, not himself because of these people. So it's going to affect him. So it's not going to affect how he feels about you, because I don't get that, you know. Nia, you are next. The sun was out, now it's all cloudy now. Yeah, well, I think it's gonna be in and out, you know, once he gets this, like, once he feels like the job stuff. But I feel like he feels more. I feel like he's gonna be more consistent, but I think that he really genuinely likes you a lot. But hey, you never know. It's still early, so relationships are built over years, not over minutes. And remember, reputations are built in years and lost in minutes, like they say. Somebody said that to me this year, and I said, you know what? That's a great saying. I never heard that. So, in the other way, relationships are built in years and lost in minutes, just by stupidity. All right. So, Nia. Let me see what your question is. I gotta find it. Hey, Becca. Okay, sweetheart, no problem. You're after Nia, which is next. I just gotta find your question. Can't even find it now. I'm like scrolling up and down. The fuck? I guess the chat went by, and oh, here it is. There is a new guy I'm interested in, and I want to ask about him. Okay, cool. So you want me to check the new guy, Nia? I like how some of you women support each other and give each other advice. That's the best thing. I like that. That's exactly what's happening with my sister with her divorce. All her women friends are supporting her. All her male friends are supporting her. And it's like, it's so nice because, like, you know, I look at it as a male point of view. So like, sometimes I can be a little harsh. I'm like, good, divorce that fucker. I hate him. So when she has her friends like telling her indirectly the same thing, like, it's like, it feels better for me, like, because she's getting women advice and not my advice, because my advice is fuck you, see you later, you know. And she's like, well, you know, I gotta. I'm like, look, all right, whatever. Go talk to your friends. Oh, by the way, my girlfriend said the same thing. Okay, good. But they don't say it as bad as you do. They don't say fucking. They don't say, you know, all the bad things you say. I say, well, you know, I'm a guy, so I don't like that. Yeah, girl power. She says I'm too blunt. I said, that's why people love me. You just don't like me. You love me, but you don't like when I talk like that. Somebody's gonna knock sense into you. You have an interest in a new guy, and you've been feeling his interest in me too. Is my intuition right? Yeah, I agree. But I like seeing women support each other. I like that. It makes me happy. All right. Well, I feel like this person is still going through like some delays and separation. Like they could have been through like a. Also, this is for you too, like because you just went through a separation and a breakup, and I feel like this guy is also going through the same thing you're going through. But there's like a desire and a determination about this. Like it's like I think it's a good choice to be with him, and I think it's gonna be good. But try not to like go into this right away. Like try to like make the right decisions. You might hear some gossip. Hey, Blue Nile, how you doing, sweetheart? I also feel like there's like some separation here between this guy. Just give me a second, okay? I have everything happening all at once. Okay, cool. Just had to look at the text. All right, so Nia, like I said, this guy, he's very strong. He's very real powered. He's good, you know. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. So right now there's like a separation and a disappointment between the both of you, but I feel like both of you can make each other heal or help each other heal. And I feel like there's a lot of decisions to be made. I feel like you both will be gossiping about your exes to each other. But I just think that there's a lot of disappointment and sorrow. But I feel like the person's smart, you're smart, and you'll resolve each other's. I think there'll be less like a goal attained where you just want to be happy. But this guy, he's gonna be like kind of, standoffish. He's gonna be like inactive for a while. So like I would say the next couple days, as you get to know each other, it's not gonna be, really, really hunky dory, chummy and fun, and everything's gonna be, cool. So the next couple of days is not going to be like, that great. But I feel like he does have interest in you, yes. But there's still the ex playing in the minds of both of you, I feel, especially him. In the next couple months, it's going to get better. Like in the next 3 months, there's going to be like more of an understanding between you and this guy. I think that, you guys are going to work on it. It's going to become good. But you might have some difficulties leading up to like getting together because of the exes, because of the past situations, because of, how things were. But I feel like if you stick with this guy, it can work, especially in the next 3 months to 7 weeks. It's going to get better. And I feel like you'll feel more secure. You'll feel happy. But I don't really see like a serious relationship, but I see you guys developing into one eventually. And like, I feel like the both of you are going to say, you know what, this can work. But I still feel in the back of your mind, like, is this going to be another idiot I have to deal with? Is this going to work? Is this not going to work? And I feel he's going to be the same way. There's going to be like a mutual, I don't know. But right now it seems great. So in the next 2 months, 3 months, I feel you guys will get to know each other a little better and it'll start to develop in something pretty good. But there's always going to be that feeling in the background that says, what the heck? We still have our exes, or his ex might be still a part of his life, or just be like a pain in his ass, or one of you. What's up, bro? Yeah, okay. Yeah, did you lock the door? All right, okay, I'll lock it. Yeah. All right, cool. Have fun. Good. Yeah, he's a good person. I just feel like he's going to, he's still hurt. And I feel like both of you are hurt. But I feel like you guys will get to know each other and it'll be okay. Yeah. That's why I asked if it's going to be good in the future. And it says it will be. You guys will be getting closer, and it's just going to depend on both of your mentality. Becca, you can go ahead and ask your question. You're next. And after Becca, I have Blue Nile. So, Becca, you're next. Yeah, sure. Let me just answer my sister real quick. My nephew just came over. They're going to go play golf. I'm so happy that my cousins, my older nephews are hanging out with my younger nephews. All right, cool. You're welcome, Nia. No problem. Looks good in the future. Just hang tight and just, embrace the change. All right, Becca, let's see. My sister, she worries so much, it's unreal. Sure, Nia, that's what I'm all about, sweetheart. I try to help everybody and uplift everyone, even if the reading isn't the best in the world. You can always change that. You can't let, a reading let you down or overwhelm you. And plus, like when you're going through emotional confusion and you feel unstable, you can always change everything. You can change everything you want. It's up to you, really. And I'm the first person to say, this is up to you at the end of the day. I can tell you something, but you gotta do it, or it's up to you to do it or not to do it. We are our own controllers of our destiny at sometimes. Oh, absolutely. I've been there, done that with everybody. I have issues and problems just as well as everybody else, and a lot of people, humble me and make me realize that I can be better and give me strength and give me courage. We all need each other. You actually show up in the reading. Becca, you got the Justice here, Libra. All right. January is going to be difficult. You feel like you don't have any solutions to the present difficulties. You're not going to want to deal with certain people. You're going to want to feel like you want to have a stalemate. You're going to say, look, leave me the fuck alone. I need to work on myself. I need to work on what my plans are. You're gonna rest a lot. You're gonna feel like you're gonna, get your rest. You've declared this to yourself, and you're gonna try and find solutions, but the solutions aren't going to work at first. You might make plans. Those plans might be feeling overwhelmed. You got to face reality. You know, what you've expected that you're going to lose is going to be a loss, and you have to move forward. You feel like things are unfair, and you're going to see more untrue friends. Unfortunately, you're going to see a lot of untrue friends, people that you partner up with or do business with. You're going to see the biasness in them. I feel like you know there's going to be, you know, you're going to see how people judge you. You're going to see how you judge others and how people judge each other, and you're not going to tolerate it. You're actually going to, you know, feel it, and you're going to say, you know what, I have to communicate more. I have to express myself. Um, you know, you're going to make decisions sometimes that might be hasty, or you're going to make, you know, a really, really advancement into the unknown. You're going to say, you know, I really have to do this today. Today, you're going to get impatient at times, and you're going to be like, today, I got to fucking do this. I can't let this shit go on anymore. You're going to be very active. You're going to be quick to act. You know, there's going to be a lot of progress, a lot of movement. There's going to be a lot of people that talk to you, give you advice, you know, like me, and people around you. You're going to get a lot of communication. You're going to be talking to a lot of people. And a lot of people are going to tell you, hey, you know, Baka, you got to do this, you should do that. And you're going to also, you know, reciprocate the advice to those people. But you have to face reality. Every time you get overwhelmed, you got to face the reality of it and say, you know, this is a part of life. I know that this happens. It's, you know, I have to move on. I can't, you know, be, you know, have it like be stuck. There's no reason to be stuck. There's only a reason to, you know, not tolerate the judgments that I've been faced. And right now, I feel like the cards are picking up your emotions of what's happened, you know, and I feel like that's why I got these cards, because you're reversed here. So you're pissed, and you're just saying to yourself, how can I have such untrue friends? How can I have such bad, you know, partners and friends? And why is everybody being biased? What have I done? Why am I being falsely accused? Why do things have to be so unfair? But I think that every time people receive that treatment, the first thing they do is they say it out loud. Why? What the fuck did I do? Or why is this happening to me? I'm a good person. But the more we say that, the worse things get, because when you preach that out into the universe and say it out loud, the universe is going to say, why are you feeling this way if you already knew that this is how life is? This has happened every year of your life. You've been like this forever. So what's the difference now? You see what I mean? So what Spirit's trying to tell me here is you need to talk about it. You need to express yourself. You need to communicate with the right people, but don't make any decisions until you know you've got the right communication at the right time. You know, I feel like Spirit's going to give you a lot of messages. They're going to deliver these messages to you in January. A new year, it's going to be a new energy. I feel like you're going to make a lot of changes by listening to others and getting advice from others, and also communicating with a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people will communicate with you in January, and they're going to say a lot of things that you need to hear, you know? Yeah. Towards like the end of the month, I feel like the coming together of a lot of things. You'll be free of your emotions. Your test of sincerity to everybody is going to be there. You're gonna have the beginning of really good friends around you. You're gonna feel the love from everyone. You're gonna feel like you can trust the people that you have in your life. Money's gonna be good for you. Work's gonna be good for you towards the end of the month. I just feel like in the next couple of days, it's going to be tough, but going into January. But once that transition, you know, of you getting over what's happened, it's going to get a lot better, because I just feel like you fear the worst. And being an air sign, being a Libra that you are, a lot of Libras fear the worst. My dad's a Libra, I know. So like Libras have this thing where, they feel like the world's against them or everybody's against them and they haven't done anything, or they feel like they shouldn't be envied, they shouldn't be judged, they shouldn't be have to be jealous, they shouldn't be, made to be like, why are you jealous of me for? What the fuck did I do? And that's what I feel like you're going to continue to feel that, but it's short-lived. It's not going to be in your head too much longer because love conquers all. And I feel like you're not going to gain anything from feeling this way leading into the new year. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of spiritual enlightenment towards you where you're going to get, I think that your angels are really going to shoot you in the ass with an arrow and say, listen to me, woman. You're good. We have your back. There's nothing to worry about. There's no reason why you should, feel this way. It's a part of life. It's a transition period you had to go through. And this happens to all of us. And I feel like as you go into January, it's going to be tough. But the end of January, you're going to feel so much more relieved and so much more relaxed, where you're going to be, you know what? The love from my real friends, the love from the deep feeling I have from everybody is going to free my emotions. It's going to make me feel like I have what I need. I have the right people in my room, in my life. And it's like, I think that you had to go through this period just like everybody else does. You had to go through this transition of getting rid of the old and coming into the new. And that's how it is. That's what it's going to be in January. But the end result for January is going to be you being happier and letting go of the bullshit, And I see you being like that. I don't see you holding on to like the resentment for too much longer, or, just a transition period. But I feel we all go through it. You know what I'm saying? I've told you that for a long time. Things might be that way and might be the way it is, but everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We're meant to hear, see, and feel in order to succeed, love, and care, if that makes sense. Some of us have to really see that we can't be, or we made the right decision not dealing with certain people, certain clients, certain ways, where we're not, it's going to be the way it is. And I feel like you'll be perfectly fine. I feel like you have the right people in your life right now, but I do see in the next couple weeks there's going to be more revealed, like you said. And that's the superficial benefit that you're going to have. Is I've always told you that from the day I met you, that your mom is definitely significant and your family is definitely significant in having a good role in your life to make sure everything happens in the right way. Blue Nile, you can go ahead and ask your question. You're next, Blue Nile. And thanks for the donation. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is. Rejection is God's protection. And not only that is, like you saw the white feather yesterday, how you see things happen. The rabbit the other day, the bunny. Like these are all things that have been presented to you to tell you, hey, look, we're about to do a cleanup in your life. We're about to clean the negative energy because you're too pure, you're too good to have this negativity around you, because you come across as a person to me that is very kind and generous, but I think people take that, for granted, and they see how much they can test you to make you look bad, or make you retaliate, or make you go off, so they can say, see, this person really isn't what they say they are. They're not this little angel in the background, They wanted to see if you were the devil in disguise. You know what I'm saying? People do that to me all the time. They try to make me mad so I can like say bad things so people look at me different. They get the aggression out of me, but I do it in a way that it's true aggression. There's a difference. There's bad aggression, outrageous, aggression, over aggression, but there is true aggression. And that's what I do. I'm aggressive, but I'm truthful about it. Whatever I say aggressively is true. Like I came on here yesterday, I told the truth. My aggression was true. What I said was true. And that's all that matters. We have to let it out, but in a true aggressive way. That's me though. I'm truly aggressive, if that makes sense. Blue Nile, you can ask your questions when you're ready, if you're here. Well, you know what? Sometimes it's good to cry it out. Sometimes it's good to cry it out. I shed a few tears myself because I felt bad for you, because I felt like, you didn't deserve that. And I know you didn't. But I felt bad for you more than I felt bad for anybody. But I kind of like probably felt what you were feeling at the time. So I was like, you know what? That's fucked up. But I've been there, done that. I've been through that shit. In the past 3 years, I've had, conflict with other readers. Discrepancies, opinionated people, saying that I hate this or I hate that, or, I'm entitled to my opinions and my beliefs. If you don't like it, then don't associate with me. I don't associate with people because they have different beliefs or they have different opinions too. I'll admit it. If you like something that I don't, then I'm not going to deal with you, because I feel like what I like and what I like should be like-minded. What did they say? Stay around like-minded people. So you have the same views and you have the same opinions, so you don't have no arguments. That's what I truly believe. And that's why I'm around the people that I'm around now, because we all believe in somewhat the same things. And that's all that matters. If you don't, then leave me alone. You don't have to sit there and run me down and talk shit about me. Bye. Fuck you. I don't care. Not my problem. But you're going to be all right. Trust me, you'll be fine. You will be fine. Believe that. You will definitely be okay. I can guarantee you that. You're around some of the really good people. I've seen everybody in your chat room. They love you to death. They support you. And the ones that support you, those are the ones that are always going to be around. You've known me for a couple months. You see the people who come in here, they support me, they love me, they care about me. I treat them right and they treat me right. You never see me really being aggressive in here and being bad. Unless I'm addressing somebody that diss me or talk shit about me. But the people that come in here, I've known for years, they love and care about me like a brother, like a reader, like a client, like a friend. It doesn't matter, nobody comes in here and talks shit about me because there's no reason to. I ain't done nothing wrong to nobody. Well, the thing is, I've always been, I wouldn't say bullied, but I've always been judged in the wrong way. And that pisses me off. Bullied, no, but judged, yes. Being judged is just like being bullied. But I feel like my people's judgment of me is annoying because they don't know me. So they just judge me and think that I'm doing something, or think I'm about that life, or think that I do this, or think that I hate that, or, I don't care about people's judgments. They can kiss my ass. And that's why I have certain people still around me till today, years later, because they know what time it is. I just want to be real, honest, and trustworthy. Every day, every time I come on here, I want to help. I want to laugh. I want to have fun. I want to help people. I want to exchange the spiritual energy. If you feel bad, I'll make you feel happy. Like that's just what I want to do. And I like to talk. I like to vent. I like to talk about life and things. How people are. How people act. What people say and do. There's nothing wrong with that. We should all be getting to help each other. But certain people don't like that. See, they want you to be mad. They want to give you that. They want to they want to be that vampire. They want to suck the energy right out of you. So if you allow it, then you lose. If you allow it, you lose. If you fight it, you win. Fighting it doesn't necessarily being bad. You just don't give it your energy. But every day is a task. We'll get through it. You listen to Marky, you'll be all right. That's what I tell everybody. You listen to me, you'll be all right. I'll put you in the right place. I'll make sure everything's okay. I'll be your bodyguard. I'll be your spiritual guider. I'll be your bro. I'll be your man. I'll be whatever you want. We can do whatever. I'm your virtual go-to guy. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I'm waiting for Blue Nile. So, Blue Nile, if you are here, you can ask your question. I don't know if you are, but you're next. But you can go ahead and ask your question. Just let me know. Yay. My order arrived. Oh, that's what I meant to tell you, Becca. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. That's fine. I meant to tell you, I went to the post office today and I went to go, send your package. And the lady says, I'm sorry, sir, but we're not sending any packages to the US right now. They've blocked all packages coming towards the US. But you can send it through like a courier. So I wanted to send it through the post office because it's cheaper. So now I'm gonna tomorrow maybe. I'm going maybe tomorrow or Monday. I have to go to the courier because I've got some stuff coming in. So when I go to the courier, I'll send it to you through the courier. It's gonna cost me a little bit more, but I don't care. It's all good. At least you'll get it, in a couple days. All right. Let me see. Oh god damn. Instagram's full of hoods. I tell you, they come up on my feed like every day. It's like, what the hell is this? There's always some hoe trying to add me. Sometimes I feel like taking my picture down and just putting marks tarot so they don't see the guy. Because when they see a guy, they're like, yeah, I want some early fans money. I'll be getting a ad even on Snapchat. Anywhere I'm on, it's like, oh, I'm adding you. The next thing you know, hi, how you doing? I'm like, I'm fine. Do I know you? Oh no, but I want to know you. I'm like, oh really? I was like, well, where you at? Oh, I'm in Cali. I'm like, well, you're too far away from me. Bye. Block, delete, and fuck you. I don't want to deal with nobody in California. You know how far away you are from me, sweetheart? My D can't go that far. What program you on? All right, cool. I got your message. I'll check it out for you. Is that the person that we both know? Okay, cool. I don't really know her like that, but you know, I know you're talking. That's so crazy. I actually got the exact same cards, and I shuffled. I got the exact same cards that you got for your January reading. Honest to God, the exact same cards. That's so crazy. And I shuffled for a while there too, and they came out in the exact same order, the exact same way. Like seriously, the exact same way. I'm gonna send you a pic of it, okay? I'm gonna send you a pic of it. Not me, damn it. Blue Nile, if you're here, ask your questions. If not, I'm gonna head out. And then Blue Nile, if you're listening to this, just email me at markymarkstarot@gmail.com and ask your questions, and I'll send you the answers, okay? Because I gotta go. But I wasn't even planning on being here this long. No, I'm gonna talk to you now over there. I'm gonna get off of here because I don't see Blue Nile. But Blue Nile, if you are listening to me, just email me your questions and I'll answer you, okay, sweetheart? All right, everybody, I'm going and I'll talk to you in 2 seconds, Becca. All right?